Hello friends, happy Monday. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys the shopping link right here in the comments. Okay, so this is where you can find all of the makeup I'm gonna be using. And I went ahead and left you guys the link to like everything. So let me know if you guys have any questions or if you need any help or if you need a color match or anything like that. I still haven't sent out my text service. I still haven't gotten my work phone yet. I've left it in Nashville. My girlfriend's mailing it to me. So as soon as I get my work phone back, I will be sending out my text service. And if you're like, what is that? That's basically where I tell you like, hey, I'm live, come join me. So if you want to be in my text service so you get in on the know, go and say, what's your number? And I can tell you what number to text. But we're gonna do some really pretty makeup today for this Monday. I have a couple things I have to film for launch. They're launching some new hair tools in the coming weeks, and I have them already, and I'm so excited. One of them is really, really rad, and I cannot wait to test it out. But anyway, when you pop on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I left you guys all of the links to the makeup, the freebie sale, the like literally everything in the comments, as well as my ring. A brand called Lavender Blue actually has a ring super similar to my wedding ring. This is from Ryan, and she has a ring that's super similar to this. So I left you guys that link in the comments, as well as the makeup and everything. But how's everybody's Monday going? I had such a productive weekend. Saturday, I hung out with you guys where we did that really fun giveaway, which today I think I want to do a giveaway as well. I haven't made the goodie basket yet, but I will. I think I'm going to do a goodie basket. It's going to be well over like a couple $100 of stuff. So if you want to win today's goodie basket, and today I'll make today's goodie basket and tomorrow, so that way tomorrow I can show you what I'm putting in it. But I have makeup, I have jewelry, I have supplements, I have so much stuff that I could give you guys that it's just like overflowing, and I would love to just like give it to one of you guys. So to win my goodie basket for the day, all you have to do is like, comment, share. That's it. And follow me on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do. My name there is Ray Hope. All you have to do is like this video or heart it or mad face it or cry face it. It does not matter. And then make sure that you share it by either tagging your friend in the comments, or in the bottom left-hand corner, you can click the share button. That way it'll go like on your Facebook. And every time you share and every time you comment, we're going to put your name in a randomizer. And then at the very end of today's live, I will be announcing live who the winner is and what today I'm not going to tell you what you're going to get because I haven't made the basket yet. But I can tell you it will have some makeup in it. It will have some jewelry in it. It will have some supplements in it. And it will have some other really fun goodies in it. And I will mail it to you guys. So I know I love giveaways too. And honestly, like my giveaway pile is getting way out of hand. So I need to donate. I need to give you guys some stuff. So make sure that you like, comment, share while we're live today. So if you know a friend in the comment, or if you know a friend that would be like, oh my gosh, she would love Raya's tutorials, tag her in the comments. Be so helpful to me. All right, and we'll go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and pin up some of this hair. I know one of the items that I have for you guys for the goodie basket is the blush, the cream blush that I use. I was just going through some of my makeup last night, and I noticed I had 3, and I don't need 3. So one of the free items, one of the things that are going to be in the goodie basket is going to be one of these cream blushes, which the cream blush is like $40. So, I mean, this little basket giveaway that we're going to be doing is going to be well over a couple $100. You got to get an Instagram, Rebecca, just to follow me. All right. So we're going to go ahead. I put on way too much moisturizer this morning and it's like peeling off, which is really fun, but it's okay. Peel it off before. Yay. I'm so excited. I love a good giveaway. And I have some really cute stuff that I am going to put in this goodie basket. I love my love language is gift giving. So this goodie basket's going to be top tier. So all you have to do is like, comment, share, tag a friend in the comments. So what I just put on my skin right now is this product right here. This is called the Illuminizing Face Primer. This is going to make your skin look like it glows from within. So if you ever put on your makeup and you find that your makeup isn't looking glowy, or maybe it looks kind of dull, using this underneath your foundation is going to enhance the overall like look of your foundation. This also is a primer. So it's not only giving you that glow from within, but it's also a primer underneath your skin, which is going to even out your complexion and make your makeup look fuller coverage. This again is called the Illuminizing Face Primer. It's really good if you have dry skin as well. And it's on sale in the monthly special. So if you haven't seen what the monthly deal is amazing. It's honestly the best deal of the year. So you're gonna get, you can either choose the Illuminizing Primer or a setting powder. Then you get your choice of any foundation. You can even choose the brand new cream foundation, which we're gonna use today. Then you get to choose a concealer and you get to pick the color. So you can choose like your true foundation color. You can choose your under eye color. You can choose your summer shade. You can choose your winter color. So lots of options for concealer. And then you also get your choice of brush. So any of the face brushes. So you get all 4 items on a huge, huge discount. Literally all 4 items are going to cost you like $104. Like 104, 106, 108, depends what foundation you choose because they're all like $1 or $2 difference. But this deal is so crazy. I challenge you, go to Sephora or Ulta and get a concealer, foundation, a brush, and primer and have it be under $106. Like I challenge you. It is literally, you're not going to do it. You can't, it's not that inexpensive there. So this is a really, really good deal. So if you want this deal, say Flawless 4. Now, if you want this deal, but you're like, I don't know what color I am, say Flawless 4 color match, and I can give you a recommendation. Also, everything has a love it guarantee. So if a product doesn't match you perfectly, or say you use it and you just don't love it, totally fine. You can return it for your money back, no problem. Yay, you're going to download it. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go in with this. This is going to be the cream foundation. Watch that blemish literally vanish. So this cream foundation is in the color 4C. This cream foundation is going to be the best option for you if you have dry or mature skin. This is going to be super hydrating, super silky soft. And honestly, it is the most flawless, stunning, glowy coverage. What kind is what? This cream foundation is fairly new with Unique. It launched not too long ago, and it is like taking the world by storm. It is so good because of how glowy it makes your skin. Sorry, my nose is like watering all of a sudden. Love that for me. So this cream foundation, again, is the color 4C. And if you're like, ooh, I want to try that, but I don't know what color I am, go ahead and say Color Match Cream. And I can let you know what color you are in it. Or if you know what color you are in like the Serum Plus, say color match for the cream, I wear color Lace in the foundation. Or if you used Unique products like way back in the day, but you still remember what color you are, go ahead and say what old color you are, and I can tell you what new color you would be in this. So this is a makeup brand called Unique. I've been using this makeup brand for almost a decade. That makes me feel so old. But truly, I've been using this makeup for 9 years since February. And I have loved this line of makeup because not only is it good for your skin, so this has antioxidants in it, this cream foundation, which I'm almost out of. Don't worry, I have a restock, which I bought in the monthly special because I was like, might as well get it on sale, right? So this cream foundation is a true cream. It's not a wax. It's not a pretend cream. It's literally a cream foundation, which is so beautiful on your skin. And it also has antioxidants in it. So it's detoxing your skin as you wear it. And it has anti-aging ingredients like sodium hyaluronate. So it's lifting, it's plumping, it's hydrating, it's leaving your skin looking glowy, not cakey. This is like such an elevated makeup foundation option or your base. It is beautiful. I mean, look at the difference. Like vanish before your very eyes, any discoloration, any blemishes, any redness. And it's not accentuating my fine lines. I'm overdue for my Botox, don't judge. It's not accentuating those fine lines. It's not seeping in those mini net lines. It is just hydrating us, making our skin look so glowy and beautiful. Again, this foundation is an option in the March special. So the March special, you get to choose your primer, you could choose your foundation, you could choose your brush, and you get to choose your concealer. So you literally get all 4 items that you need for a flawless full base. Now say you're like, oh, I just bought the foundation 2 months ago and I'm not I'm not yet out of it. This is the perfect time to grab your summer color. We do this sale on the foundation twice a year. We do it once during Black Friday in the month of November, and we do it once around right now before summertime, which is perfect because it allows you to be able to grab your winter color and it allows you to grab your summer color. Because if you're like me, I change my colors like pretty drastically. I get really tan in the summer. I have this olive Indian complexion, but in the winter I can get really pale. So if you are like me and you find that your makeup starts shifting in the spring and the fall, make sure, do yourself a favor and grab your summer colors and grab your winter colors while they're on sale. And if you feel so overwhelmed and you're like, I have no idea what color I am, that's why you have me. So just say color match and I can private message you. Oh, 6 years, that's awesome. I know, isn't this foundation so good? It is phenomenal. So this foundation is not, I think I read someone's comment, is not sold at Sephora. I was just saying how good of a deal this foundation bundle is and saying that you couldn't find a foundation, concealer, brush, and primer for this amazing, inexpensive discount is what I was implying. All right, I'm going to take that concealer, which again comes in that Flawless 4. So you're going to get your primer, your concealer, your foundation, and your brush for like $104. Such a good deal. We already have on our primer. We just put on our foundation with our brush. And then I just used my concealer in my true foundation color, which this is the shade Eyelet. And I'm using this as like a spot treatment. So you can use a concealer as what I like to call a spot treatment for just the areas that you need it in. Say you have a blemish, say you have a sunspot, an acne scar, or just somewhere that you're like, I just wish I had a little more coverage in just this tiny little area, because you don't want to wear a whole nother layer of foundation. That's why you can use your concealer and your true foundation color. So make sure when you're grabbing your, like I have a blemish over here, almost forgot. So when you're grabbing your Flawless 4, grab your concealer in your real foundation shade, like your skin color, because you're going to use it. It's so helpful. Last time they color matched me, it was very light. I have Cindy, message me. I'd love to help you. All right. And then we're just using that brush again that comes in this Flawless 4, and we're just going to tap this on. Like I said, if something doesn't match perfectly, you can return it or exchange it. No problem. I know that can always be a little nerve-wracking trying a new makeup brand. And you're like, oh, I don't know. I've been using this makeup brand for almost 10 years. And I have done makeup. I don't do it anymore, but I have done makeup on a lot of weddings. I've done brides, maid of honors, mother of the bride, flower girls. So I know how these colors oxidize, how they don't oxidize, how they look on different skin tones and different skin types and different ages. So by saying the word color match, I'm going to private message you and I'm going to have you send me a selfie facing a window. Like you're going to be looking at a window and you're going to take your phone and you're just going to snap a picture of your face with that light shining on your face. Send me that photo and I can tell you what color you are in this makeup. And I'm going to tell you what colors you are in your concealer, what colors you are in your foundation, what colors you are in your pressed powder, because all of those colors equal out to our skin tone. A prime example, I wear the color 4C in my cream. And then in my under eyes, I wear the shade Lace. And then in my true foundation color, I wear the shade Eyelet. And in my pressed powder, I wear the shade Taffeta. So they're all different colors and different undertones, but together, those colors equal out to my skin tone. We're not all one perfect color. Hardly ever do I ever say, you are the shade Chiffon in all of these. Almost always, I tell you guys a different color concealer, a different color pressed powder, because all of those colors equal out to you. Which is the lightest, what is lightest shade, Eyelet or Lace? Lace is going to be like 3 shades lighter than Eyelet. Oh, hopefully it lets you. Color match, perfect. I will private message you. All right, now we're going to take a concealer brush, which I have left you guys the link to shop everything that I'm using in the caption and then in the description of this tutorial. So even if I'm using something that's not from Unique, like this brush, I do have the link for you guys. So have no fear. You won't be disappointed in this makeup. It is the best. I could not agree with you more. I think the reason too that I'm so passionate about this makeup brand is because when I first started playing around with makeup, I had no idea what I was doing. I was a huge tomboy growing up. I don't have an older sister. I didn't have any super girly friends that were willing to teach me or that I felt comfortable asking to teach me. And so when I first started playing around with this makeup brand, I needed something that was going to be so easy and so comfortable feeling that I felt like I didn't look like the ugly Barbie throwing on makeup all over, right? So I love that this brand and these products are not only good for my skin, they're easy to use and they make just putting on makeup so much easier. So if you have felt like that in the past where you're like, I just don't even know where to start, let me help you start. Let me help you build a cart that isn't daunting and like super intimidating. This isn't like Sephora where you can't ask questions. I don't know about you, but I hate going into Sephora talking to those girls. Like I just feel so like, oh my gosh, they think I'm an idiot. I want you to feel like you can always ask me questions. I go live almost every day here on Facebook and I answer your questions live. So if you ever have questions like, hey, this isn't going on right, or hey, I have a question about this, or I'm experiencing this issue, that's why we're live together. That's why I want this to be a safe place for us girls that we can ask questions and we can get our makeup together and we can just make ourselves feel beautiful. I miss the products. I need to start using them again. Yeah, you do, girl. I know, me too. I have light in the BB tinted moisturizer. I also have organza and lace and concealer. I forget which is my true color for touch-ups. Your color would probably be lace for your true color for touch-ups, and your color organza would probably be for your under eyes, because organza is going to be lighter. I would love to color match you. Love it, love it. Okay, so I just blended out that concealer, which a little hack, you guys, if you're putting on concealer, is let that concealer like dry down, if you will, because it'll lessen the likelihood of it sorry, I'm like drinking a soda and I'm like burping. It'll lessen the likelihood of any creasing happening. It also will increase the texture and the thickness of it. So it actually makes your concealer look more fuller coverage. Oh, you're so sweet, Miranda. My skin has actually been freaking out. I don't know if it was like a laundry detergent that I was sleeping on the bed, like a pillowcase, or if it was traveling, or if I was eating something my body just didn't like. I have not had a blemish, and not to toot my own horn, but I have not had a pimple in like 5 or 6 months, literally. And I have 3. So I don't know what the heck's going on. But I do know I need to get back on my supplements. Not that I intentionally took a break, but I forgot them when I went to Nashville. And then when you just like fall off the horse, I have fallen off my supplement horse. I need to get back to it because the supplements that I take are all for hormones. And I looked it up last night and the blemishes that I have are all in my hormonal area. So I'm like, okay, buddy, I hear you. Our hormones are not out of whack. So I needed to get back on my supplement train because telling you guys the supplements, if your hormones are out of whack, say the word supplement. I'm going to give you the link to the ones I take. So I take 2 supplements of comfort and I take 2 of balance. They're pills. So you don't have to like mix it, stir it, drink it. I hate drinking powdered water. So I love that they're like actual little capsules. And then something else is that they're made for women. They're made for your hormones. So the comfort one that I take is meant to heal a leaky gut and also to help, digestion issues, bloating. So if you feel like super bloated or after you eat, it just like sits on your stomach and it makes you feel disgusting. And also if you're overeating, the comfort supplement that I take is amazing. Yes, I do have a team. So if you wanted to join to sell makeup, you can absolutely join my team. Just say the word join and I will give you the link to join my team. I also have training set up. So when you join, I'm going to send you an email to all of the training and it's super fun. So if you're looking for a side hustle and you want to do this to sell makeup, absolutely can give you the link to join my team. If you're looking just for like a good deal, I don't suggest joining. Honestly, it's actually worth it to remain a customer if you're not planning on doing this as like a side hustle. just being completely transparent. There's so many unique girls out there that are going to be like, no, you want to join. I'm here to tell you, you want to join if you're going to do this as a job. If you're not doing this as a job, not really worth it, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to completely be honest. But this job has completely transformed my life. Like, I was able to retire my husband. I was able to buy my dream home. I was able to buy my dream car. I was able to put my kids in private school for a period. So if you are willing to like hustle, and if you're willing to do what you're taught, and you're willing to stay consistent, this is an amazing job that you can do from home. So again, if you want to join, just say the word join and I'll give you the link. Do they still have an affiliate? I don't know. I never joined as an affiliate. I'm an ambassador, I think is what I'm technically called. And why wouldn't you want to build a team, right? So anyway, that's my own 2 cents. Are you bronzing? Yes. So I'm using a cream bronzer. This is the shade Chocolate Souffle, and I am obsessed with it. I always was so terrified about cream bronzing. I always thought it was going to make me look really cakey, and I naturally have oily skin, so I thought I was just going to be like an oily, greasy mess. And these are so good. So you can use them as blush, contour, lipstick, eyeshadow. You can use them for so many different things. They have a 10-hour transfer-proof hold, and they also have sodium hyaluronate, so they lift. So it's so nice, especially if you have like fine lines and wrinkles around this area, as us women aging do. So I love that it doesn't seep into that. And look at how just like stunning this is. Like, when you blend it out, you can actually still see it. That's one thing that I hated. There's this brand called Dibs, and everyone online loves them. I don't understand why. You blend it out and it literally vanishes. Like, you can't even see it on your skin. I'm like, what a waste of money. Anyway, random question. Do you do your makeup lives while the kids are at school? Because if they're home, they're so quiet. Yes, I typically do my makeup lives when they're at school. However, I've always done the makeup lives. So literally when I joined Unique, my daughter was 3 months old. So me going live and putting my makeup on with you guys is literally a way of life for them. They have literally grown up, knowing nothing else. So, no problem. I will happily block you, weirdo. So even if they were home, they are naturally really quiet. They know not to interrupt, which if you guys have been OG followers, they were always that way. I used to literally have to, like, Abel was like 3, my son. I would set up bowls, like he was a dog. I would set up bowls of like goldfish and Cheez-Its and like things that I knew he couldn't choke on, in his room, and like put up an iPad, and I would have to put it like on the windowsill so he couldn't reach it, so he couldn't change it. And I would literally have to like entertain him while doing this with you guys. I'm telling you, like, I hustled when I first started. And I did that while Royce napped. And sometimes she'd wake up in the middle of our lives. You guys remember this? So I'd have to like go get her, set her up in her high chair, and she would literally be sitting behind me. And you guys would be mommy aunties, and you'd watch her for me while I put on my makeup. Obviously I could see her in the reflection. So no, they weren't always quiet. There was this one time actually where Abel was throwing, not a fit, but he was just being a little tyrant. I think he was 3. And I was trying to catch him to like calm him down. I can't remember what he was doing. And I had to jump over our couch to catch him. And you guys thought that, like, you guys did not let me live that down for like years. You're like, remember that one time you hurdled the couch during a Facebook Live? Oh my gosh. No, our lives were not always this peaceful. In fact, they were actually kind of chaotic and crazy. Like, there was a period where my house was under construction, and I would do these lives sitting at my dining room table. And this one time, you guys scared the crap out of me. I was live with you guys. I actually had you guys propped up on my daughter's high chair. And I had construction workers that were coming into the house, like coming to do construction on our kitchen. And I didn't tell you guys. And I remember this scaled the sofa. I didn't tell you guys that I had construction workers coming to the house. So I'm like doing my makeup, and you guys all of a sudden are like, oh my God, Rhea, someone's behind you. Someone's behind you. There's a man in your house. And I forgot that there was construction workers supposed to be coming over to the house. I was so scared. I was like, what do you mean? Oh my gosh. So no, we have definitely had our fair share of chaotic lives, let me tell you. Now I'm lucky enough to have a lock on my door and a room to put my makeup on in, but it was not always this way. And if you guys have followed me for a long time, you guys remember. Does bronzer go under the cheekbone or where? Yours seems higher. Yes. So a pro tip. So I actually did a private makeup class with a professional makeup artist, and I was putting on my contour way too low, and it wasn't until that she put it on where I was putting it on, and then she showed me where I should be putting it on, that I was literally like, oh my gosh, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. You want it like up on the cheekbone, like right on the cheekbone. Instead of down below, like I was doing it, you want it up on top. It literally makes your face look like a facelift. It's going to lift up your whole face, and it's going to make your face just look thinner, more flattering. So for contouring, I highly recommend putting it like actually on the cheekbone. That's why I love those cream contour sticks as well, because when you put them on, they blend out just where you want it. I use this brush right here. It's called the Total Package Brush. It is 10 out of 10. So, so good. All right, I'm going to use the setting powder now, which again, in the Flawless 4, you get to choose a setting powder or the illuminizing primer. One thing I love about setting powder is it tightens. So if you have blemishes, using it over those blemishes really helps to make them even vanish more. I watched you for years, but I don't remember that. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, that was, oh gosh, that was so long ago. I've been at this house for, I think, 4 years, and then the last house we only lived at for 2 years, so that was at least 6 years ago. I'm telling you guys, talking about how long I've been using this makeup brand makes me feel so old. It'll be 10 years in February. Isn't that crazy? That just goes to show you, I've never done anything for 10 years. So the fact that I still like this makeup brand after almost a decade just goes to show you how truly legit this brand is. I have been offered so much money from companies being like, come over, try this makeup. And I've tried their makeup. I have tried, you name it, I have tried it. I have tried every MLM makeup brand on the market. I have literally been contacted by CEOs of said makeup brands being like, we'll fly you out to blah, blah, blah. Try the makeup. And I might. But their makeup all does not even hold a flame to ours. I'm not kidding. Like, no. Nothing is as good as this foundation. Nothing is as good as this concealer. Nothing as good as this pressed powder. I'm being real. Not everyone knows that I've tried multiple brands, but I have, and I have not, there is not one thing, I'm like looking around my desk, there's not one thing that I have kept from another brand that I was like, this is actually okay. This is actually pretty good. I actually just threw away a cream blush yesterday from a brand that sent it to me that I was like, this is awful. Worst cream blush ever. I'm really looking around my makeup to see if I have anything that I actually really like more, but not really. Not even. I remember watching you go orange at your kitchen table. Do I bake? So I kind of bake. I switched the way that I set my cream products, and I started using like a little sponge like this, and then taking a translucent powder and like packing it on. And then I take a pressed powder on a big giant brush, and I'll just kind of like press this in all over, kind of pressing in that setting powder. So it really just sets all of the makeup, minimizes the appearance of pores, and truly like makes your skin look like a porcelain doll. So if you ever feel like you're seeing your pores or your makeup just doesn't look like it's like sitting right, this pressed powder, which is on sale in the Flawless 4, because this is technically a foundation, you can choose this as your option. I use the shade Taffeta. It's so good as shea butter and vitamin E, so it's not super drying on your skin at all. Yeah, so Tanya, good point. So I use my cream blush, and it makes it super, super subtle, almost like a flushness underneath your skin. And I want that because I'm actually going to set those products with a powder bronzer blush. But if you didn't want to set over your cream bronzer or cream blush, you don't have to. But I love, it's called underpainting. I love that underpainted look of that cream contour and that blush, almost like it's natural on my skin. But if you're like me and you love to enhance it, like how you said you like your blush showing, then you would use those products over top to set it. If you wanted to, of course. I'm using this bronzer, which is actually on sale. We have a clearance section. So if you're like, ooh, I want to shop clearance makeup, that's so, so good. Go ahead and say the word clearance and I'll give you the link. I truly love most of the products. Yes, they're expensive, but worth every penny. So in comparison to Sephora or Ulta, our products are literally the same price as something that you would buy at Sephora or Ulta. And then we do actually have products that are literally CVS prices. So this bronzer is only $17. The blush that I'm going to use right now is $13. So we absolutely do have some products that are really, really affordable. Go and say the word clearance and you could shop those. Now this is where our blush, we're just going to enhance it. See, the blush is back. And this is the shade Sisterly. It's a really pretty blush color. It has almost like a sheen to it, so it makes your skin look really pretty. Another thing that I really love about these products is how long they last. So yes, you're buying a $42 whatever, but you're not going to have to rebuy that foundation or rebuy any of these products for literally 12 to 24 months, like 2 years. So if you're using them every day and you divide by the cost of it, this is girl math right here. If you're going to divide by how many times you're using it in 2 years, I mean, that makes it like almost cents. So definitely really worth it. Now I'm taking that primer that we used. Yes, we're taking the primer and we're using this as a highlight. So talk about 2 birds, 1 stone. So like I said, yes, you might be spending $100, but these products you can use multiple ways, which is another thing that I love about them. So this primer, we're using as a primer, but we're also using it as a highlight. That cream contour that we have, you can actually use for eyeshadow. The cream blush that I use, you can actually wear lipstick as well. So you can totally wear these products multiple different ways. And again, I can help you really customize your cart to save you the most money. So if you guys are like, okay, I want to try these 5 things, Rhea, how should I purchase them? I will absolutely help you build your cart to save you the most money. Yeah, the pigmentation is just so, so good. So now I'm going to use my brow pencil and we're going to go ahead and comb through just like so. And then we're going to take the brow pencil in the shade medium. And then I'm going to go ahead and give my brows just a natural shape. I love this brow pencil because of how dainty it is. So if you have a hard time filling in your brows, definitely check this out. Now I know I see we have quite a few new followers or new viewers today. So I was going to remind you guys, I'm doing a giveaway while we're live today. All you have to do is like, comment, and share on this video. And I'm going to be giving you guys, I'm going to build a little goodie basket. I have a ton of stuff from different brands that they've sent me and I can't keep everything. And I would love to give it to you guys. So there's going to be makeup, there's going to be skincare, there's going to be jewelry, I mean, supplements. I have so much that I can put in this little goodie basket. Clothing, like I have a ton of stuff. So I would love, love, love to be able to give it to one of you guys. So like, comment, and share. We'll be announcing the winner live today. The more times that you like the video, the more times that you share the video, and the more times that you tag a friend in the comments or comment in the video, even if it's just an emoji, all of that is going to go into a randomizer. So more times you do it, the more entries that you get. So make sure you like, comment, and share. How does that work when technically they say throw away after so many months? So usually with makeup, it's anywhere between 12 to 24 months, which is a year to 2 years long. And then if I'm going to be completely honest, I usually will go about 6 months over that date and I've never had an issue with that. So that's usually almost always what the makeup products say. 1 to 2 years, which is usually the amount of time that it takes me to finish product, which always works out. Now we're going to go in with the brow gel and just go ahead and comb through. And then we're going to go in with our lips. So this lip liner is the shade Patience. We're going to fill in our whole lip with this. Lighter lips first. And then I'm going to fill in my whole lip with this. This is the easiest little hack if you're not like a big lipstick girly and you want to wear a color on your lips, because these lip liners are smudge proof, crease proof, kiss proof. They're so good. And they're creamy, they glide on, and they have sodium hyaluronate, so they lift and plump. Isn't that so pretty? And it's gonna give you this like really subtle, really gorgeous, like mattified makeup look. It's so pretty. So this is the shade Patience. And if you want this lip look, just say Lip Kit. So pretty. So that's Patience, but I'm gonna top it with this right here, which is Hottie Lip Plumper. This, I'm almost out of. This, you guys, you can get for free right now. If you wanna get this for free, just say freebie. I'll give you the link to buy it or to get it for free. And this Hottie Lip Plumper has peppermint extract in it. So it's gonna give your lips a plumpness to them. That's almost gonna like emulate, I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's going to make your lips look like you just got lip filler. Like 10 out of 10. I always get stopped being like, did you just get your lips done? Every time I wear this. It has such a high gloss look and it's not sticky and it gives your lips like a tingle. So it doesn't burn. If you were to kiss like a baby, it might like burn their cheeks a little bit. So maybe don't kiss any babies, but it definitely leaves your lips looking super juicy, plump. You can get this for free with any order of 3 unique products on my Comigo website. So I have this other website that I'm helping to build actually, and it features Unique, it features Fancy, it features Banana White, it features Eternal. These are all brands. It features Cozy Earth, it features it features so many different brands, and this website's really cool because you can shop all of these brands. Everything is discounted 10 to 20% off. Everything ships for free, no matter what, and everything comes in one box. So say you've been wanting the teeth whitening kit, and you've been wanting the Hottie Lip Plumper, and you've been wanting the mascara, and you were wanting the Fancy Mirror, all of that is gonna come in one box, and it ships super fast like Prime. So if you wanna shop that, say freebie, and I'll give you the link, but right now, any order of 3 unique products on my Comigo website, you get this for free. So if you want this for free, plus 10 to 20% off, so you get 20% off, you get any 4 items. So any 4 items is 20% off, always free shipping. And if you get any 3 unique items, you get this for free. So say freebie in the comments, I'll give you the link to check that out, but it's really, really cool. We're hoping to add even more brands to it as the time goes, and I'm obsessed with it, so. You remember the contractors? That was so funny. So anyway, I love that. Okay, so now let's do our eyes. We're gonna do the Warm Tones palette. If you are new at doing eyeshadow and you want something that's like, takes all of the guesswork, these essential eyeshadow palettes are the best thing ever because all of these colors work together to take the guesswork out of eyeshadow. You're gonna take a blending brush, grab that lighter brown color, and we're just going to apply this all over the crease of the eye, just like this. Perfect, I'll give you my Comigo link. And then if you wanna shop the Flawless 4, which again is the foundation, primer, concealer, and the brush, say the word Flawless 4. If you want everything that we're using today, you're like, I need this whole makeup look. Say the word product list, and I'll give you the link. And if you want just what I used on my lips, say Lip Kit. If you want just what we're using on our eyes today, say Eye Kit. And I can give you any of those links. And I have something else crazy to share with you guys, which is gonna make you guys go, what? Now I'm taking the darker brown color, and I'm gonna take this on a liner brush and drag this underneath the lower lash line. Okay, ready to like just feel like time is like going so quickly? Guess what today is? Today marks 2 years that I have been using the Quadra mascara. 2 years, can you believe that? What the heck? I had it written down in my calendar when I started using it, and today marks 2 years. And my lashes have never been longer, let me tell you that. All right, now I'm gonna switch up and I'm gonna grab this right here. These are really rad. These are the eyeshadow sticks. They're smudge proof, crease proof. They're super easy to use. They're literally like a crayon. And this is the shade Gleaming. And I'm going to use this all over the eyelid. So you literally just color on your eyelid. That's it. So if you have oily eyelids, fine lines and wrinkles, these are amazing. They're so simple to use. And then I'm just going to take like a flat brush like this. It's called the cream shadow brush. And press that in. And look how pretty that is. It's like this metallic hue. It is so pretty. Again, this is the shade Gleaming in the eyeshadow stick. So if you want everything that we use on our eyes today, just say eye kit. And I love that these are like metallic. So there's no fallout. There's no glitter that's ending up all over your face. But it's going to give the illusion that your eyeshadow looks like wet. It's going to make the illusion that your eyeshadow just looks so sparkly. So good. So this is the eyeshadow stick in the shade Gleaming. That was so pretty. So the Warm Tones palette and Gleaming eyeshadow. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and set our makeup. We're going to take this setting mist, which feels so good. It has primer infused in it. Again, say the word, what's your number? Say the phrase, what's your number? Because when this restocks, I will text you guys immediately. This has primer infused in it. So it's a continual setting mist. So it evenly distributes this mist to your skin. So it makes your makeup look like skin. It's going to take away that cakey, flaky dryness if your skin is starting to look that way. All right, now let's go ahead and go in with some lashes. I know, isn't that so crazy? I saw that in my calendar today and I was like, 2 years? What? Like I officially feel so old. Okay, now we're gonna go in with Quadra. So today is officially 2 years that we've been using this, and I have only gone through 3 Quadra mascaras in 2 years. So what is that? 3 divided by 24? I'm bad at math. So you guys tell me how long this lasts. This is my 3rd one I've ever opened. Isn't that crazy? All right, now we're going to go in with Quadra, and we're going to do one nice coat of this. Base lash all the way up. Now this one is really rad because this has a patent pending lash growth formula in it. So it's literally making your lashes grow while you're wearing it. So as I joked before, my lashes have never looked better. It's truly, I'm serious, my lashes have never looked this long. So all thanks to wearing this amazing patent pending lash growth formula in this mascara. So you want to do the long black bristle side. And I like to do 2 coats of that. Base of the lash all the way up. And I like to kind of like blink on it to like get it on there. Just like so. My cross necklace, I can actually give you the link. All 3 of these are like actually sold in a set if they're still in stock. So they're from Electric Picks. They're in the folder. And so is my bracelet, which actually is back in stock on pre-order, which I just ordered another one for this hand because I love wearing it. This one's actually really comfortable. It doesn't like slide off my finger. Okay, now I'm going to flip it around and grab the short silicone side. 8 months, that's awesome. That is not too shabby. Okay. Pop that on. Now, if you're wearing this mascara every single day for 8 months, divide that, and that's how much it costs a day to wear it. Karen, you're good at math. You tell us. Okay, so now that you've done the short silicone side, I'm going to pause for a second and I'm going to switch up and I'm going to grab this mascara. This is the 4D mascara. This one's really cool because it has fibers infused in it. So it's really, really volumizing for your lashes. So if you find that your lashes are more like thin or you just need more volume, you don't need length, you need volume, then grab this baby. It is the 4D mascara. All of these mascaras are from Unique as well. I did, Brittany. I did a whole live where I literally read off the text messages it was like last Friday, not last Friday, the Friday before last. Just look at my videos here on Facebook and you'll look for the little teapot. That's where I spilled the beans, which is so funny because I didn't tell you guys this because I just wanted to let it all go. but they freaking hired a lawyer, and they had the lawyer email me and threaten me, saying that I needed to cease and desist from lying, which I was like, I literally read your text messages, and that they accused me of saying that I was gonna go and recreate all of her jewelry, which I'm like, I don't even own a jewelry brand. Why would I? What? I'm telling you, like, talk about delulu, just so delusional, so crazy. But yeah, they tried to scare tactic me. So funny. I didn't do anything. I didn't take down the video. I was like, you guys can kick rocks. Freedom of speech. And also, I'm reading off the text messages and doing no more than that. You guys are the ones sitting there spewing lies. It's just so funny. It's just one of those things where you're like, okay, God closed the door for a reason, and then you see the reason later. You're like, wow. I know, isn't that crazy? Psycho. Now I'm going in with the Twisted Mascara. So this mascara is one of my absolute favorites because of this little feature right here. This teeny tiny little wand that it has makes for just like fine tuning your lashes so well. So good. And actually one of my favorite pieces from that brand, who must not be named, I wear it every single day. They act like they like invented this, which I'm like, you're a dupe, girl. You stole that design from an actual designer. But I actually found like 2 other companies that make this, and they're on their way, and they're actually waterproof, like actual waterproof, not like they say they're waterproof and they're not. Actual waterproof, and I am so freaking excited. I actually found her by telling you guys my horrible experience with this said brand, and she reached out to me and she was like, oh my gosh, I hand make my own jewelry. I would love to send you some pieces. And so I've been talking to her, and the pieces are like stunning, like jaw on the floor. But what's also really crazy and really cool is she has these pieces that are actually waterproof. So isn't that cool? Less than $7 a month. Karen, you're the OG of the live. Thank you. We talked about how long this mascara lasts. Today is officially 2 years that I've been wearing the Quadra mascara, and it lasts me. I've only used 3 in the last 2 years, which equals about 8 months, which means $7 a month. And your lashes will look incredible. So say the word Quadra or Quad, and I'll give you the link to this. It is so good. But if you want everything that we wore today, go ahead and say product list. If you want just what we have on our lips, say lip kit. If you want just what we use on our eyes today, say eye kit. Love the way that this makeup came out. It looks so glowy and bronzy. It is like so fun for summer, which today is 83 degrees in San Diego. Feels so good outside. I can't wait for summer. Yes, absolutely, Jill. You can buy the collagen right here. Everything also has a Love It guarantee, which I have the direct link also in the description of this video and in the comments too. But if you guys have any other questions, or if you need any help with your color matching or building your carts or literally anything, just private message me here on Facebook. I would be so happy to help you. Make sure also when you are shopping that you see my name and or my photo when you're shopping. So like if you're on my unique website and you see someone else's name or you see another girl's picture, do not check out. Message me and I can send you the right link. Sometimes people have Google ads and it makes it so like you're not on my page, which is so stupid and unfair. But just make sure that you see my name, Rhea Coleman or Rhea Hope, and you see my picture. So if you're like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm on your website, don't check out. Private message me and I can make sure that you have the correct link. I check my messages multiple times a day. I'm fully caught up. So if you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. And let's announce the winner of the first giveaway, which I'm going to start doing that until I'm out of giveaway stuff. So make sure that you have my notifications turned on and that you're in my text service. And we'll be doing some really fun giveaways while I'm live this week, maybe for the rest of the month, because this deal, the March special, which is on the Flawless 4, is absolutely the best deal that you can possibly find. It is so good. Again, you get foundation, concealer, a brush, and primer. So you get all 4 items for like $104. So Super exciting. And then you can get the Hottie Lip Plumper for free on my Comigo website, which is right here. So definitely check that out too, because this Hottie Lip Plumper is so good. Makes your lips look so juicy. So pretty. And then I posted a really fun try on my Instagram this morning. So if you want to catch that, my Instagram name is Rhea Hope. And I also have some really fun stuff. I'm going to start posting some really good Stagecoach inspo on my TikTok for this month. So make sure you follow me on TikTok, which my name there is Rhea Hope, but the O in Hope is 0. But I'm pretty sure if you just searched Rhea Hope, you'd be able to find me anyway. And then I know with Facebook, they're getting rid of Facebook Lives 30 days after you post them. So if you're like, oh shoot, I wanted to watch that live you did last month, I post all of my Facebook Lives over on my YouTube channel after I get off. So if you want to catch them on the replay or just watch them on YouTube, again, search Rhea Hope over on YouTube. And hopefully we'll be announcing the winner very shortly. I might have to pop off and write the winner in the comments. But let me know if you guys have any questions, and make sure you shop on my link right here, pinned in the caption and also right there. And I love you guys, and I will see you soon. I will be announcing the winner in the comments. I'll tag you. So if you won, you're going to be tagged in the comments, and all you have to do is message me your address. So that way I can send you your giveaway. And also, because trolls are crazy, if you get a message from anyone that's telling you to click on something, fill something out, or give them money, it is not me. That is not real. If you win a giveaway of mine, all I will be asking from you is just your address. That is it. So a lot of the times when I do these giveaways, these like bots or these trolls or these hackers message you guys and you're like, you're the winner. And sometimes they even create fake Facebooks that say my name and my picture. I will never have another page. Usually you can go to my page, Rhea Hope, and you can scroll down. You'll see all of my posts. You can even private message me and be like, hey, is this you, kind of thing. You can message me on Instagram as well. So if you are ever like, did I win? Don't give them any information. Do not click anything. And just message me on Instagram. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I can't wait to announce the winner. See you soon. Bye.